Hi, and welcome to today's other instalment of the Projector in Business and Life with Jess. And I want to do the third part of the question, which was, do I just wait for things to arise? Not in those words, but to that effect. And ultimately, for projectors, this is the doing, not doing. This is the doing when you are being who you are, following your curiosities, studying things that are calling to your soul, creating art, songs, cooking, whatever it is that's your thing, studying energy, training in data analysis, whatever it happens to be, sometimes you will be called out. And again, it's all chart specific. These are quite big generalized concepts, and there's nuance in different profiles. Like for the 2-line, for example, the 2-line will be called out. They have innate talent. They have an innate skill set that doesn't require study. And as they're in their own world, in their bliss, joyfully being inspired, someone in their network will recognize them and call them out. And that's when they start to realize the service that they're there to provide. I'm a 1-line. I'm actually here. So profile matters. My profile is all about building stability based on research, study, and then bringing that wisdom out into the world, having experimented, having trialed. 1-3. So the nuances within the chart matter when you're asking big questions. However, I myself have always been invited into my work or into my next evolutionary step in terms of service. I was invited into chefing. I was invited into, I don't know if I was invited into music, but that was something I was doing from a very early age. I was invited into teaching when I was 17. And that was just purely because I was passionate about English language. I was a songwriter, I was a poet, I was a thinker, 1-line, and I was great at that subject, great at synthesis. And it was only after I was invited to teach those young people that I realized I had a very deep passion for teaching. And that then culminated in me going to do a degree, and the journey continues. But I want to say how that evolved as well, because as I left that cycle and changed and let go of the old identity of that cycle of working in education and allowed myself to take the uncertain step of following a new path of personal evolution and becoming well versed in energy, in metaphysics, in human design, my role began to become very uncertain and very unclear, but I followed my path. I followed the inner urgings. And what arose was I was invited to help people to speak with clarity and conviction. When I was selling energy healing and other things, I was invited to help a projector with her content and her online business strategy and brand identity. Brand identity more in the line of messaging, content, building a personal brand, who is she serving, drilling down into that stuff. And so I'd had a download about that, and then the confirmation showed up in the real material realm. So again, things do arise. We are called out, we are invited. So it's about being aware of the invitation. Who's inviting you? What are people asking you advice on? What are people saying, recognizing in you that you might not recognize in yourself, that then suddenly makes complete sense? That's the third part of this. Do we just wait? Yes and no. As we wait, actively sharpening our saw, developing our skill set, following our passions, deepening whatever curiosity it is that feels right and really strong to follow, out of nowhere somebody's gonna invite you, and you're gonna know that that's the thing. So again, it's like your path is so unique. You've got to choose what feels right. If you are a projector watching this video and you would like to join my projector community, where I help projector entrepreneurs to align with their messaging, get clear on their messaging, improve their content strategy, and write more effective content, please come and join the Projector Success Hub. I also am a projector embodiment coach. I help projectors to align energetically with their own energetic blueprint so that things can come more easily and you can serve and make money and be online and do your magic in a way that feels good for you, not following the old generator strategies that don't work for us and lead to burnout and exhaustion, and often a fear of what am I even doing. So if that's you, please come and join the Projector Success Hub on Facebook. If you're not a projector and you're really interested in working on magnetic messaging, come and join my group Content to Client, which is open to all human design types.